Hey, uh, first video in a while. Hi, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be reacting to Closure in Moscow's Softail album. I've been waiting for this album for years. I am super excited. I have heard some of the tracks, so it's not a completely blind reaction, right? But nonetheless, we're going to listen to it because I haven't heard a lot of these fucking songs on here. So we're going to go ahead and hit play and just get right into this shit. Yeah.
When I was a boy, I felt that the world had promises to keep. There in my comfort. When I was a boy, I felt that the world had promises to keep. There in my comfort, I wondered what I'd find across the sea. So I crossed those waves of hollow hope in someone else's memories. But all I found was more enemies.
Shindo, yeah.
My walls are coming down, labia shaking at the sound. Better hide now, spilling blood just to find out if I raise it all to the ground. Will I high-five myself in the fallout? It's always been about violence, now I'm gonna get mine. Probably gonna be a lot of murder.
Weddy, Chris, don't get mad when I say this. That little section right there sounds exactly like it came off of Bedlam and Goliath by the Mars Volta. I'm not gonna lie. I dig it. I love it. But I'm just going to let you know that it does sound very similar. Just the guitar work, the drums are not Thomas Pridgen, so they don't sound as chaotic. They're a lot more groovy. They're a lot more almost jazz-based, almost. It's a lot more about, like, not the flow, but, like, I want to say, like, the drums are way more coherent, way less chaotic, which is always nice because it gives it a more rhythmic flow rather than just, like, mom going fucking everywhere. But, yeah, it's the only time I'm going to pause it in this song.
Just to find out if I raise it all to the ground. Will I high-five myself in the fallout? Nothing about the power, I just gotta feel peace. Gotta keep moving forward.
Got that lead guitar in the left channel.
It's my own free will. I protect my own and tell myself it's so I'm brand. And a memory of my future tells me that my plan can't even be undone before it begins. How you like that? Everything running on the right track. You know what's going. Ready or not, 'cause you know that you're never stopping me. My walls are crumbling down. How you like that? Everything running on the right track. Gonna be the sky black. My walls are coming down. Labia shaking at the sound. Better hide now. Spilling blood just to find out if I raise it all to the ground. Will I high-five myself in the fallout?
Woohoo! the hook. Got a meme reference. What the fuck? It's like as it says, it's like a Jaeger bomb. It's like the actual feeling of when you throw back a Jaeger bomb and you just kind of like are going through that motion. That's kind of okay. Freaking Manny's vocals on there. He had some like different style because typically I always hear like I feel like he comes in with the same vocal inflections, the same kind of tone. It's almost like a very soft, almost like falsetto-y type vocal. It's not, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know him. But it was like heavy. It's like heavy funk. It's like heavy progressive funk. And I don't even know what that means. But that was great. Jaeger bomb. Okay, let's keep it going, I guess. Oop. I do know Primal Sinister. Video's out now. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Yu-Gi-Oh references. It's great.
It's a snake around my lizard brain.
Very reminiscent of Pink Lemonade. More than anything, I think.
One hand in my pocket, one hand in my throat. You wanna keep me locked in death throes. Then every rattle I make is just to let you know. I say you'll hear me coming. I say you'll feel me coming. Not to
Oh, the bass. That bass. So much fuzz. I love it. We love fuzz on bass. Bass comes back in. So much fuzz. Great tone. The guitar. screaming. That guitar is just screaming in my left headphone. Primal Sinister is just a fucking banger. Primal Sinister, great track, great, funky, very reminiscent of Pink Lemonade. I feel like you can really hear, out of all the tracks, at least that I've heard so far, you really hear like the Zappa influence here. Like you really hear it, that Zappa influence on like the vocals and like the effects and the deep, like how Chris Weddy is throwing his voice into like a deeper register at parts, and then they got the modulation, they got pitching on it, so it drops it down. You got Manny doing shit with his vocals. It's just a fun track. It's fun. Fucking the left guitar at one point is just screaming in my left ear. I'm not a composer, you know, so I don't have a lot of like critical analysis to make other than shit's badass. There's just no other way to say it. So let's keep it rolling. Hold up! Let him cook!
Silent venom, secret hex, weaponizing my regret. I never face the emptiness, my love till it's damage control. Your rainbow laser vision, my heart it go covered in mud, holding my tongue, dragging my feet across your face while I'm chasing my little dreams into the jaws of a dying hour.
We go into this super melodic section after that? Harmonies, killing it. This part's... Alright, it's gotta be the same chick from Pink Lemonade, is my guess. It sounds similar to her. I forget her name. I know she's credited on it. I forget. This sounds straight out of a Corpse song, bro. Like, it's kind of wild. And I hate Corpse. But that's the vibe I get. Like, it's just this dingy, dark, super heavy, super saturated. You get this saturated, fuzzy-ass bass in the background, just thum-thum, just thumbing. And you got this female giving this Discord kitten vocal performance over it, and I'm just like, it just gives you the stank face. I feel like I just heard, I'm like, every time this part comes on, I feel like I'm listening to a nasty breakdown from like Lorna Shore or like some obscure fucking melodic deathcore group. I don't know. I paused it. I shouldn't have paused it. I'm gonna go back in. The bell around her neck, dog? The bell around the neck, dog?
Spoken venom, secret spell. Fallen angels couldn't tell. Never face the barren waste. My love till it's damage control. I stayed on the vision. Your heart it goes swept away, drowned in the blood, dragging your feet across my face while you're chasing your little dreams into the jaws of a dying hour.
That's so beautiful. These strings coming in. Almost sound like a harp almost.
So good, climbing your way, up and out the jungle, looking for another.
You have a break? Okay.
Looking for another. Looking for another.
This song hurts, bro. There is pain in this song. It hurts my soul. Fuck.
Our little dreams into the jaws of
never die. Yeah. So good. What? He knows. Your dreams, they don't. Again. Finger that bass. Finger that shit. Absolute Terrorfield. Okay, that's gotta be my favorite track so far. Just to briefly mention, the songwriting on this album is just, not that there's anything wrong with First Temple or Pink Lemonade, but they really fall, in my opinion, into the era of music, specifically progressive rock, post-hardcore, where lyrics were super obscure, super kind of like transient almost, like they're there, but they're not there, but they're also there, and they're an important part, but they're also kind of irrelevant because they're kind of crazy, and they don't really, like, while there may be a concept behind and a story behind the album, they, like, in that era of music, I feel like it was more about the music and the vocals rather than, like, what they were saying. Like, it really makes me, like, when I think of, like, First Temple, lyrically, I want to compare it to, like, Circus Survive, because, like, it's similar writing styles to Anthony Green in the sense of, like, it's just fucking weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, it feels, it doesn't feel coherent. I'm sure it is coherent, but it feels like it's just, like, Kissing Cousins, for example. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. It's a banger. I don't know what it means. Obviously, Kissing Cousins, right? But it's like stuff like that, like those metaphors, those similes, like analogies like that. Even some, I'm sure there's probably some idioms in there that are used that are kind of obscure. But like this, so far, this album is so tight, so coherent, so cohesive in the sense of like, I can feel it. Whereas like when I'm listening to First Temple, I don't really feel it, right? And there's a few tracks on Pink Lemonade where you do feel it. But a lot of it is almost like it's the music, it's the song itself, it's not the meaning of the song, where it's like, this is like, you get everything, you get to have your cake and eat it too. You get these lyrics that aren't typically like what you'd hear in a pop track, right? And when I say pop, I'm talking about, you know, not the structure of pop music that is basically every song that exists that's not fucking avant-garde, but like the actual genre of pop more so, like the Taylor Swift shit, the Ed Sheeran shit, two biggest artists to pop into my mind. But it's just, the writing on it is so great because it tells a story and it's like, you can feel it. Like, I can feel the pain. Given I'm friends with Chris, the singer, so of course I know where some of this has been written from. I, you know, have witnessed some of it, so I have an understanding that the average listener or the person going into this album might not have, so that's a bit unfair, right? But even if I have not heard this song, and I feel it. I can feel it. It's great. I love it so far. Not to mention the bass on this track. The bass just makes me want to punch a baby. It's so nasty, but at the same time, it's so clean. I don't know. We're going into the next song. A ghost, I'm nothing but a whisper. Okay, the first single that dropped off this album was Better Way. Music video's out for it. If you haven't checked it out, go watch it. It's also on Spotify. Go listen to it. If you haven't bought it on Bandcamp yet, go ahead and buy it on Bandcamp. They have shows coming up next year. I will be at the Nashville show. It'd be cool to see some people there that I, don't know, or if you're in the Twitch community and you're going, say hi. I will be there, for sure. Better Way. I know this song, so it's not a blind reaction, but we're gonna listen to it anyway because the fucking hook on this thing is so good. The wind that you don't hear, skin and bones, I wouldn't even leave them if I found a way to disappear.
So I'll pace around inside all the
The memories of a time where I felt alive, and I can't keep waking every day wishing you were by my side. Open wide, I'm open wide when I'm dancing with them.
I just
Killed another night,
my love's
gotta show me a better way. So good.
like a ghost. I'm praying for a vision of your face
Face
soft
soft
and
and
clear. Open
Wounds,
wounds,
I'll
I'll
never
never
stop
stop
from
bleeding.
bleeding.
When
I catch myself back in
the dark
night of my soul, where I lay, where I had let your guardian reign. I am lost there in his knees with every thorn you face. So good. I can't believe the album's here. Ooh. Hit the rise there. It's gotta show me a better way. This fucking funkadelic progressive breakdown. Days are holding me just like a tourniquet. The drums are just fucking got this war anthem almost vibe. Never leaving, you're the sinking in my belly now. The night away until another night away. Believing you're the sinking in my belly now. Enough to keep living when I'm on the edge tonight and I never find a way home. Be braver than what I'm feeling. 'Cause I'm on the edge tonight and I'll never find a way home. What a banger. God bless. Arguably one of the most poppy, catchy hooks and choruses on this album. Arguably. the drums at one point at like 3, you know, like 3 something, he's just hitting those toms. And it just gives like almost like you're getting ready for war. And you hear Chris Weddy mention war, and I guess that'd be like the bridge, right? And you hear him talking about war, and it completely sets this like scene of, it's like you're literally fighting for your life in like this Softel, like this oh, I think my camera's messed up. But the world that we live in, like some days you really have to fight to keep going, right? Like, and that's what the song's about, a better way. Like, there's shit that's happened in the past, there's shit that's going on now, and sometimes the way you're coping with it's not great. You got to find a better way to get on with it, because otherwise you're not gonna make it home, bro. You're gonna end up being your own demise, right? It's crazy. The writing is so good, and I think I'm at liberty to say this. I think the writing is so good because this album is I would have to say, the most personal album so far. It just hits so different. And it just tears at the heartstrings, because it's like at points you can really hear Chris. You can really hear that like pain in the vocals, even though it's super polished, it's super clean. It's not like, you know, I'm listening to, you know, Seisha's, you know, or like The Saddest Landscape, right? Like screamo bands, you know, post-hardcore, where it's like that early 90s shit, early 2000s, where it was meant to sound like it hurt because they were hurting. This is like a pop hurt. Like, you can really feel it. And again, you have some deeper voices coming in throughout the album, which just gives me this Frank Zappa vibe. Earlier Frank Zappa, like Freak Out almost, which I feel like Pink Lemonade is almost like a take on Freak Out, because Freak Out, written by Frank Zappa, I believe Freak Out was his first debut album, and there's like 100 plus list of influences on the album. But the album is essentially like a parody album, taking these like popular songs at the time that he thought were either good or shit, and just like making fun of them in a sense, in a very composeristic, yeah, that's a word now, I don't care, composeristic, you know, compositional way. It's like super elegant. But God, this album is so good. I be talking shit, I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I smoked like 4 grams of keef like earlier this morning, but we're doing it. We're listening to this album. Better Way, fire, hurts my soul. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
Burn slow. Let's find a place we can go.
Okay. I think I heard this on Twitch.
We both know that holy rush wasting us, so I turn cold when it's just for the glow, when it's just for the moment. We go up in smoke, and I feel like I could make it tonight. I can't stop the feeling that I'm living like it just doesn't matter. I don't wanna live in the shadow of making, oh, I'm making. Living like it doesn't matter. I don't wanna live in the shadow of making. I can't stop, baby, there's a limit. Never enough. Chasing heaven when you're feeling numb.
God, this song's so good! Best writing. The best writing Closure has is on this album. Musically, lyrically, best.
And maybe we'll never get it right. Now I never wanna lie, but I crossed the line to feel like I could make it tonight. I can't stop the feeling that I'm living like it just doesn't matter. Turning cold in the shadow, we're making.
Like it just doesn't matter.
Didn't like it that.
Baby, there's a limit. Never enough. In heaven and feeling numb. That line right there, one more taste of heaven and the noise in my head drowns out. If that's not the realest shit on this record, I don't know what is, bro. The Tourniquet line, maybe. That's some real shit, though. One more taste of heaven, and the noise in my head drowns out. And if you know, you know, right? Like, if you've been in a place where it's like tasting heaven. Heaven, Carl Jung, psychologist, apprentice under Sigmund Freud, spoke about drug use, hallucinogens specifically, and said that that's the plane of the gods. And it's almost like there's always heaven. There's always been comparisons, angelic comparisons in the supernatural with drug use. And I don't know if this is what they're referring to here, but it's from personal experience, I relate to it heavily, where it's like one more taste of heaven, one more hit, one more pill, one more shot, it's like, and the noise in my head drowns out. And like I said, if you've been there, you've been there. And again, I say this is the most personal writing Closure has ever dropped. It is the most vulnerable this band has ever been. Lyrically, and arguably, I would say sonically, the most vulnerable they have ever been. And I'm fiending for more. I feel it. I listen to this and low-key, it's kind of got me fucked up, right? Because like I said, that line sticks in my head. Like, one more taste of heaven and the noise in my head drowns out, and that fucks me up. So let's continue. I paused it again. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Between you and I, show me no love. Parallel lies between you and I, can't seem to let go. We breathe in the air again and again. So I'll burn slow, can't let go.
Oh, that's such a great bridge. Back into the hook, back into the chorus. Heaven when feeling numb. One more taste of paradise, not heaven. Let me correct myself. I was saying heaven earlier. One more taste of paradise, and the noise in my head drowns out. That's crazy. It's still a crazy line. And everything I said still stands. The idea, the concept of paradise, being in a paradise, feeling elated, feeling elevated, feeling like you're almost transcending into this plane when you're using substances to escape, whether it be the voices and noises in your head, the world that's going on around you, the decisions you've made. It's such a great concept, and it's delivered so well. The crazy thing, let me just let it finish. Okay. What I find really interesting so far about this album is how real and vulnerable it is, and how almost lyrically raw. Like, the lyrics are really polished, really well written, but they still have this sense of rawness to them. And I'm gonna use Juice WRLD as an example here. One of the lyricists I think is the most raw you can get is Juice WRLD. Everything was freestyled mostly, right? But it still feels raw, but at the same time, the juxtaposition of this progressive, poppy, funkadelic instrumental with layering and just, things going in one channel and the other channel, things panning, modulation. And at the same time, the lyrics are almost like a cry for help at points, where it's like you're listening to Holy Rush and it's like, this is a really upbeat, major, fucking... It's nice, it's enjoyable to listen to, but when you actually dive into the lyrics, it's like he's saying things like, one more taste of paradise and the noises in my head drown out. That's some real shit. Executed so well. So well. Keeper of the Lake is next? Oh my god. If you've not heard Keeper of the Lake, the video's out. One of my favorite music videos this year. Go check it out. It's awesome. This is honestly, in my opinion, one of their best songs. to date.
There was a time I thought you might
Be finished with the taste of blood.
I tried to fight doubt in my mind, but you proved me right when you threw it all away and your light went out. My light went out, but in the dark I've grown and gone without. When it pulls me down and you got nothing to lose again, I don't even know why I tried.
Listen to the lyrics. Pay attention to this shit.
And I won't come up for air again. You're never gonna change. Just pull me down until I'm drowning in the deep end. Trying to love you more, but every time it's the same as the time before. I found the devil in the detail. Rain on my soul. It's painful to be faithful. All of the games you try to play, been playing over in my mind. But I won't spill your blood
In the wine.
Don't wanna fight. Spinning
Out of control, and I don't have the
time. When it pulls me down, and you got nothing to
I'm
lose
flat, that's
again.
fine.
I don't even know why I tried. Gonna pull me down, and I won't come up for air again. You're never gonna change. Just pull me down until I'm drowning in
The symbols
deep end.
to build that up.
Trying to love you more, but every time it's the same as the time before. I found the devil in the detail. Rain on my soul, it's painful to be faithful. Rain on my soul.
We're like bordering false chord there almost
Yeah, you
with the
pull me
vocals.
down until I'm rain on my soul.
I can't tell if
Drowning in the
it's two
deep
different
end.
vocal takes going in my left and right ear from Manny, or if it's one panned out.
Just gonna free me from
Breathing.
breathing. The surface
Got almost like this
has
EDM
nothing but the
build-up.
fear that I'll believe in, and so
Reminds me of like a
it
Zed track.
goes.
Got some rim action.
But every time it's the same
No butthole.
as the time before. Time before. And you pull me down until I'm drowning in the deep end. Trying to
so
love you
groovy.
more, but every time it's the same as the time before. I found the devil in the detail. Rain on my soul. It's painful to be faithful. Rain on my soul. Rain on. Yeah, you pull me down until I'm rain on my soul. I'm drowning in the deep end.
Then the mixing here is so fucking good.
Yeah, you pull me down until I'm the surface has nothing but the fear that I'm leaving. Yeah, you pull me down until I'm
And that phase. God. This track is so fucking good.
water in my lungs, just gonna free me from breathing. Pull me down until I'm the surface has nothing but the fear that I'll be leaving. Oh, and when you're back to drag the lake, just like before, I won't be coming up for air. I'm caught in the undertow. Water in my lungs, just gonna free me from breathing. Yeah, you pull me down until I'm surface has nothing but the fear that I believe in. And you pull me down until I'm yeah, you pull me down until I'm
The mixing on this track is fucking phenomenal. Water in my lungs is gonna keep me from breathing. Lord have mercy. We just on a feels ride, bro. We're on a feels ride. Woo! Lock and Key, baby. I've heard this song. I don't really remember it, though. It's been a minute.
All my friends are strangers. I
See you, Chris.
make myself look happy, but I'm tangled and I'm tired trying to run away. I don't even know the way. Yeah. And if I lived a million days, I could be lost for centuries. 'Cause in my bones I still belong to you, and you don't know what I go through when the hope won't die inside of me. I'll keep it under lock and key.
The fucking strings, bro. The strings.
Yes, I'm blinded by the light you used to see.
It's a fucking love ballad. Heartbreak ballad.
Talking to you every day with words you'll never hear me say. Thinking of the time you said you thought that we were destiny. So tell me, what's a man supposed to do when he finds too late his love was true? The ring I bear for you burns a hole in me. I'll keep it under lock and key. Blinded by the light, yes, I'm blinded by the light you used to see. Blinded by the light, yes, I'm blinded by the light. Keep it under lock and key. I kissed your lips the day you left. Maybe you were caught up in the moment. I thought I could taste the truth, but maybe I refused to read the signs. It's too late for all my faith in how we could be. Still, I'll keep it safe forevermore. I'll keep it under lock and key. Could be lost for centuries. Blinded by the light, yes, I'm blinded by the light you used to see. Blinded by the light, yes, I'm blinded by the light. Blinded by the light you don't see. Blinded by the light you don't see. Blinded by the light you don't see.
Here's some reverse action going on. Reversed shit. Yo, that song hurt like a bitch. Lock and Key, ladies and gentlemen. If you've been there, you've been there. Been through heartbreak, you've been through heartbreak. Some of the lyrics in that song are just painstakingly honest and hurts. It hurts. The ring I bought for you bears a hole in me, so I'll keep it under lock and key. Talking about having conversations, saying things to someone that they'll never hear. Wanting the hope to die, but it won't die. That's a hard place to get to. If you ain't got to that place yet, my brothers, y'all will get there. Okay, my boys and gals and non-binary pals, y'all will get there. Okay, it takes time. Okay, you have to learn to let go. But God damn, it ain't easy and it hurts. All right. Thank you, Closure in Moscow, for hurting my soul with Lock and Key. Fuck y'all. Not to mention, the guitar work in that song is almost like an 80s fucking funky power ballad, and it's just kind of wild. It's great though, fantastic. Oh my god. Also, I feel like Lock and Key, you really hear the two main focuses there, like the guitar and the vocals. They seem to be the most upfront things there brought forward in the mix, so I could be wrong. I am partially deaf.
Fire, grave of sticks. Will it
Always come to
this? Chasing my tail in the void.
Get this. Get a foghorn, bro.
I have destroyed. Shallow fire in the sand. Left with your blood on the hands. Now there's a river to your door. And I can't cross.
Give me that run.
When you won't open up anymore. Drift back to the tomb alone. Oh, sin making my plans. So won't you save yourself some time and let me lie like the devil I am my stars. They keep falling so fast. I'll just keep riding through the eye of the storm that keeps pulling me back. Keeps pulling me back. It keeps pulling me back. This thief and drink pulling
Y'all really gonna do this to me back to back? Back to back? It's fucked up. Back to back is crazy. No Drake.
Shallow fire, dying light. Swallowed up by the night. Love is a romance. I'm a child hiding in your shadow. Pretend I'm safe one more night.
That line is crazy. Pretend I'm a child, safe for one more night. That's wild. Also, it hurts.
I'll sift through broken plans.
Sifting through broken plans? It'd be like that. That's all I gotta say. It be like that. It don't have to be, but it do. It do be like that. And that shit hurts.
So won't you save yourself some time and let me lie like the devil I am my stars. They keep falling so fast. I'll just keep riding through the eye of the storm that keeps pulling me back. Keeps pulling me back. It keeps pulling me back. This thief and dreams pulling me back. Riding through the eye of the storm, feeling dreaming. Riding through the storm on the road to your door. Shallow fire.
Also, sorry to pause it here. I think it's a fear, actually. Afer, a fear, a Australian composer, musician that's on this album, actually. My dumbass said the person from Pink Lemonade. No, it's Afer or a fear. Check them out. They make crazy cool shit.
In the sand.
break.
Shallow fire, grave of sticks. Will it always come to this? I don't believe it. No, there were also many times. Shallow fire held your hand. Now I don't know where to land. Bury my heart down by your grave. Still trapped by the thought that shallow fires never fade. So won't you save yourself some time and let me lie like the devil I am.
Still trapped by the thought that shallow fires never fade.
I'll just keep riding through the eye of the storm that keeps pulling me back down. Oh, down to
Can't be sad with that sick ass guitar. That song hurts as well. Fuck You Again, Closure in Moscow. That song hurt. Again, the line that like really sticks out is still trapped by the idea that shallow fires never fade. So like this concept of like losing somebody, right? And the concept of losing somebody, whether it be death, a relationship, a partner, a friend, some relationship is gone, right? But it doesn't seem completely gone, right? Because there's there's still those shallow fires, right? Those small little, you know, what's the word? Kindlings, right? That little bit of kindling that is still there, that little small flame that's still going. And it almost is like sometimes if it's a relationship, it's like both of you know it's still there, but one of you is already gone. And it just, listening to it, man, it's like, just keeps going back. I'll just keep going back to the eye of the storm. I'll just keep running in it because it keeps pulling me back. Like that acceptance of like, this is where I'm at and this is where I'm going to be. Shit hits hard, bro. I said it before. I'll say it again. This is the most vulnerable lyrically we have ever gotten Closure in Moscow, and that shit is raw. Honestly, I'd like to make the argument that this is their most emo album. I've heard comparisons, obviously, Mars Volta, funk, but music, not necessarily musically, but lyrically, I get like My Chemical Romance vibes, right? Because it's like some of these songs are like super pop, like ballads almost, right? Of like heartbreak. And you just get this sick, almost My Chemical Romance, Juice WRLD-esque like song. I don't know. Closure in Moscow fans may find that offensive. I don't care. I'm wearing a fucking Proclamation t-shirt. Get at me. I listen to bestial metal. This gotta be the outro. Well, yeah, before the outro. I'm assuming. I think there's one more song on here. Let's listen. Let's get ready. Ooh, I feel like I'm playing Ghost Runner.
all my roads are wet with tears and paved with regret. You said you've forgiven all the cruel things I've said. So I'm asking Mother Mary, hold me close when I can't sleep. Safe in her arms, wasting away, living in the soft hell that I made. I'm out of control. Nowhere to go
soft hell that I make. Woo! This sounds like an Aaron Copland like piece. It's kind of crazy. We just went from like this sad ass ballad to like Aaron Copland Western like orchestral piece.
Time and time again,
That transition.
the life we tried to make. Still your loving eyes gaze down on me there in the flame. So hold me, Mother Mary. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. Under my moon in retrograde, living in the soft hell that I
Under my moon in retrograde. All right. Zodiac sign talk. It's wild. Me personally, probably not my song. That's crazy though. This song's still a banger.
all the time. I played out the scenes inside my mind.
I knew it.
feel like I'm dreaming all the time. I played out the scenes inside my mind. I feel like I'm dreaming all the time. I played out the scenes inside my mind. I feel like I'm dreaming all the time. I played out the scenes inside my mind.
Back into like this Aaron Copland Western like piece of music. And it really comes in. It kind of takes over the song right here. This is crazy. Soft hell that I make all the time. Out these scenes inside my mind. And all the time. Played out these scenes inside my mind. All the time. The scenes inside my mind. Woo, so good. The harmonies there. Inside my mind. I was waiting for it to like go up.
I feel like I'm dreaming all the time. I played out the scenes inside my mind. I feel like I'm dreaming all the time. I played out the scenes inside my mind.
Put me on a cross and call me Jesus. That was beautiful.
Inside my mind. Inside my mind.
Like 4 or 5 vocal tracks there. I thought it was done. Mixing on those, that sound. Got this whistle. Actually sounds like something off of like Twilight Zone, but y'all really need that was, dude, that was probably in my opinion the craziest track. Like transition wise, you go from this like really almost like broken-hearted love ballad with this really simplistic, you know, instrumental behind it, and then you get this transition that jumps into like this Aaron Copland like sound alike composition that sounds like it could be off of like Maverick or something, or like, you know, fucking Have Gun Will Travel. That was wild. Guitar work, bass work, drum work. The drums and guitar were fucking insane on that track. So were the vocals.
Maybe I'm just doing fine. Gotta get my head together. Gotta get my head together. spent your days trying to leave me behind. You'd always say we have it all. Oh my God, you got me feeling like you were right, darling. I'll never know if you're here walking in your way. I'll back down like you're not with me. So that guilt, that shit's gonna kill me. Had it all along and threw it all away.
Building. We're building here.
Freezing up my mind, nothing left to say. Now come leaving it
We're building. Keep it built for.
one more day. Buying up my time like it'll make you stay. It's too late anyway.
I want to get started in this bitch. That guitar is screaming, bro.
Gotta get my head together. Gotta get my head together. Now all I do is spend my days trying to get by, trying to get by. Can't take the bad dreams anymore. Now come to, I'm gonna hold 'em up. I gotta hold 'em up. Tonight, darling, I'm awakening now. Yeah, you really won't get in your way. I'll back down like you're not with me. So that guilt, that shit's gonna kill me. Maybe I'm just doing fine. Had it all along, threw it all away.
So good.
Freezing up my mind, nothing left to say. Now you're leaving in the morning, we've got one more day. Buying up my time like it'll make you stay. It's too late anyway.
My God.
Maybe I'm just doing fine, but maybe
Bear, it's a god.
I'm with the fight.
The only explanation. The man is a deity. A celestial.
Don't see I'd come running. Don't see I'd come running. Don't see I'd come running. Maybe I'm
We
just
building again?
doing fine.
It's like way more.
Maybe I'm just doing fine. Had it all along and threw it all away. Freezing up my mind, nothing left to say. Leaving in the morning, we've got one more day. Buying up my time like it'll make you stay. Too late anyway.
Eight, 80s Gothway?
You think my faith is strong, thank you. But there's one thing I left out. I think of leaving you, and the pain you gave. Well, it seemed like the lion's share.
It's like I'm in Breakfast Club right now.
Your faith is gone. I tell myself I don't need the truth. Why can't you see you're so beautiful? I wanna see you're not afraid of your light, of your power. Why can't you see that you're not alone? I wanna be your lover and friend through the night's lonely hours.
Fuck you, Chris. Almost had me there, boys. I almost broke right there. Nah. Woo. I feel like I'm listening to Aha
Strong. Oh, thank you.
or like Tears for Fears.
But there's one thing I left out. I think of leaving you, and the shame you face it is where you're gonna run instead. I think your faith is gone, but when have I shown it to you? Why you see you're so beautiful? I wanna see you're not afraid of your light, of your power. Why can't you see that you're not alone? I wanna be a lover and friend through the night's lonely hours.
That was such a Queen like break right there, like that build up and the break. Really reminded me of Queen.
Why can't you take me to the dark side of the moon, where I can just fake it, that it's only me and you. Won't you take me? You think my faith is strong? Thank you. But there's one thing I left out.
What the fuck?
I think of leaving you, and the pain you gave seems more like a lion's share. I think your faith is gone. I think your faith is gone. Why can't you see you're so beautiful? I wanna see you're not afraid of your light, of your power. Why can't you see that you're not alone? I wanna be your lover and friend. For the night we'll pretend.
Woo! It's a Queen song! It's a Queen song! It's fucking Queen! I'm listening to Queen! Y'all ain't telling me otherwise. This is fucking Queen. I just listened to a new Queen song in 2023. That's crazy. With the proper vocalist. It's wild. Oh shit. I can just...
My dearest Kate,
I'm gonna grab the chair back for this one, y'all.
before you leave,
I need to stand.
need to say that my heart has never felt heavier. You're moving on.
Talk to him, Chris.
You have always been so strong. Now you're too far away to hold on.
Shit. Boys, we breaking.
No
They got us. Last song, they got us.
If I were you, I'd do the same.
That's a...
Cause the love I've learned has come too late. No, don't let it be. All I could see was the day that you'd return to me.
There's that hope, boys.
So selfishly, but your happiness is somewhere else. I'll live and learn.
This gives me Jeff Buckley vibes.
Dim light in the window of a home that you'll never return to. but it's okay. Maybe it should be this way. Yeah, my heart breaks, but it is joy. It is joy we both deserve.
Talk to him, Chris. On God. Oh, shit.
Please don't forget, you are the best friend
Don't say
I
it.
ever had. And through the hurt, you showed me how love can be, how love can be pure. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best.
All right. I know I gotta have a paper towel in here somewhere. All right, maybe I don't. Okay. Is that the end? Is that the end? All right. That's the end. All right. That was Soft Hell by Closure in Moscow. Yeah. That last song definitely confirms what I said earlier. This is the most raw, uncut, honest, cohesive, coherent Closure in Moscow we have ever gotten. We waited a long time for it. Was it worth the wait? Abso-fucking-lutely. I read an article that the dude was complaining about the ending track, which I'm assuming, obviously, My Dearest Kate. It doesn't kill the vibe for me, especially not as someone that listens to a lot of raw music and makes music. I feel like there is such a vulnerability there in putting a track like that on an album, such a cut back, simple, authentic, raw track like that, putting on this polished ass album, and it breaks that. I feel like you got to look at it from a certain perspective. It breaks not the confines of the album, but it breaks what you've heard on the album. It breaks that up, and it gives you something that kind of just sums up the album from a personal experience. The pain that you may have not got, and like the lyrics that you may have not noticed, there's no way you're going to miss it in My Dearest Kate. There's no way you're going to miss the agony and the soft hell that we live in while listening to My Dearest Kate. There's just no way you can ignore it. That song is a heartbreak ballad straight out of the emo books, my guy. Straight out of Jeff Buckley's handbook, bruh. Oh, God. Yeah, that last song got me, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That last song got me. Soft Hell. As the bio says, if you guys read the bio, it literally talks about living in our soft hell. And I think that is a perfect encapsulation and way to describe this album. It's a description from one person's or multiple people's perspectives on basically what's been going on and how the world, 1, isn't fair, 2, can suck, 3, the things you can do, how you may feel, how you may cope with it, what events may be triggering it, decisions you've made, decisions other people have made. It's such a banger. That last song's a vibe killer, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all better not play that live. You gonna have that crowd crying. I want to hear it live, but I like sad shit. So, pre-order the album. It's available on Bandcamp. If not, it'll be available either tonight at midnight or tomorrow. Comes out Friday, the 27th. So get ready to stream it. Get ready to go ahead, watch the videos. Go ahead and buy it on Bandcamp. Bandcamp's a great way to support artists if you haven't. So yeah. I guess I'll end it there. That was an experience. well worth the wait.